What would it feel like to be in the driver's seat of your own happiness in your personal and professional life? If you change the way you look at things, things will change the way they look. We're going to talk about choosing happy and detaching from the negative conversations we carry around without even knowing it. We're going to talk about how you can turn problems into opportunities. See every moment as a chance to live abundantly and experience freedom from stress and anxiety. So why do we keep doing the things we do? Let's figure out how to get in the driver's seat of our own happiness. Shift your perspective to a happier place. Thanks for joining us.
So here we are. We're ready for the GAILs. The GAILs are, it's an acronym. That's right? Acronym is when you take the letters and make a word. See, I was never good in school. That's not really
And look
true.
at you now.
I'm still not good in school. No, that's not true. The GAILs stand for this: Gremlins, assumptions, interpretations, and limiting beliefs. I'm going to skip the G because it's a big one. That G, when we get to it, it's going to resonate. It's going to resonate for sure because every one of us has it. So we're going to jump past the G.
Jump past the gremlins for now.
The A is for assumptions. The I, interpretations. The L for limiting beliefs. Assumptions are an event that's happened in the past. So our expectation is that's the way it's always going to happen. So for instance, have you ever had or heard someone say, well, I've tried that before, it's never worked before, so why should I keep trying?
Yes.
Do you have an example?
Well, it can also be, doing the same thing over and over and expecting the same result.
That's
is
insanity.
The definition of insanity.
That's a little different. So assumptions actually stop us. So it's just the opposite.
Okay.
An assumption would be, let's say somebody goes on dates. I tried to go on dates. I have clients and friends and such who are single. I've gone on dates. I always end up with the same kind of guy or same kind of woman. It never works out. I'm not going to try again.
Or I can't lose weight because I've tried everything and
I've done this 1,000 times.
Done
The
it
yo-yo
1,000
effect.
times. Yeah.
Correct. Assumptions are things that have happened in the past, didn't work out the way we had hoped, and instead of embracing the experience for growth, we saw it as something that we don't want to experience again. Let me tell you, fear and worry are directly connected to assumptions.
Mm-hmm.
It's our choice to be unwilling to experience something that will stop us from moving forward. Trust me, the Wright brothers and other people, even like Henry Hudson, I don't care how far back you want to go, the things that would have stopped them from moving forward would have been fear and worry. What made them great was that didn't stop them. Does that make sense?
Yeah, I try to view every situation. I used to assume that things wouldn't go my way, and now I view it as, okay, let's see what happens. I'm going to learn from it, and I'm going to embrace that as an opportunity for growth and an opportunity to do it different the next time.
Right. Perfect. Great. That's awesome. Interpretations are when we create an opinion or a negative perspective of an event, a person, an experience that's happening right now. An example, someone's walking down the hall at work. You hear two people giggling in their cubicles. That person may think they're laughing at me. So he doesn't go over and connect with them socially. Maybe this great idea he wanted to share for business or personal, like let's go out and do something fun. He says, oh my God, they were laughing at me. Turns around, goes back, never interacts. The fact is, for all he knows, they may have been telling each other a joke that was embarrassing that they didn't want to tell him about because it was an embarrassing story.
Mm-hmm.
He interpreted it otherwise. Now, I'm not telling you that they weren't laughing at him. It happened. Sometimes your interpretation is dead on. However, if we take the time, and it's happened once, it's happened 1,000 times. I know it's happened in some of our conversations where we say, what's another way you can think about that they might have been experiencing that situation? Why else would they have not done the shopping? Why else would they have not done the laundry? Why else would they have not told you where they were? Other than the way you're interpreting it.
Right, taking it personally.
Right.
Thinking that it's all about me. Once you get out of other people's heads and take situations for the way they present themselves to you, and you quit making assumptions, then I find myself much more happy, because I don't even put any energy behind what is going on. I say, okay, it had, they're laughing or they're talking, and I'm going to, go over and do whatever I'm meaning to do, or in a way to connect to them.
Because every conversation that anyone is having is a conversation with themselves, even when you're talking to someone else. When mom's mad about your choice, it's because of something that's going on in her head. When your child is angry because of something, it's some conversation that they're having with their own self that comes out in between you.
Mm-hmm.
So that's 2. Assumptions and interpretations. Next episode, we're going to hit limiting beliefs and take on the dreaded gremlin. See you then, and choose happy.